Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who's new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is going to be if I could only keep 10 palettes, which one would I keep? And that is frightening. It's frightening. I saw other people do it. I saw Angelica do it. I think I saw Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner do it. I'm sure a whole lot of other people did that. I don't even know who came up with this, or if it is even a tag, or if it is just a video idea. I don't know. So anyway, it's not my idea because honestly, I would not even go there. I wouldn't go there because it's scary. Why would I decide which ones to keep? I never want to let go of my darlings, you know. And I had the hardest time, not so much a hard time to pick the top 10, but then within the top 10 to sort them. What is number one? What is number two? What is number three? You know, because that feels like I have to pick like a favorite child from among my children, and it feels like so not fair, and I want them to all be on place 1 or 2, you know. So anyway, I feel bad for place 10 because it's not really place 10, you know what I mean. They all have a very close place to my heart. And yeah, and the other thing is where I thought, wow, can I even do a video about this, is that my collection is not that big, you know. I have those 10 palettes that I'm going to show you right in front of me, and I have maybe another 20 or 30, and that is for a makeup artist or for a YouTuber. Not that much, you know. It's not. I know for a normal person that sounds crazy, but it's not. I should have counted them. You know what? I'm quickly going to count what I have right there stored away besides my 10 palettes. Wow, have I been wrong? Sweeties, have I been wrong? That was now really eye-opening to count those palettes. Oh my goodness, I have been so off. I thought I had 30. I have 60. I have 60 besides the 10 that I have here in front of me. So yeah, go figure. Seriously, it looks like nothing. It looks like nothing, and I always feel like, why don't I have everything that is out there? Because, you know, it's all calling me. Anyway, so let's go into the video because that's what we came here for. So let's start. Okay, number 10 goes to, and this is going to be a big surprise for you, the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place. This is their neutral palette, and as you know, I've been letting myself love neutral palettes a little bit more. It ranks only a 10 because the formula is great, and it's super classy and brilliant. It just ranks at 10 because I'm not using it all the time. I'm using it just when I feel like it. Usually when I'm emotionally a little bit raw or something, then I go to neutral looks. I also use some of my other neutral palettes, but this formula wise, and also because I really don't need more than this. I don't, when it comes to neutrals or warm neutrals, I don't need more than 9 shades at all. You know, I could have another palette like this with rosy neutrals and I would be set. But anyway, so this is going to be number 10 for me. Then the next one, which is going to be number 9, where I'm going to put this now, here maybe. All right, sorting out my life. The next one is going to be the #besties palette from JC Cosmetics. So this is how it looks. I have showed you this palette so many times already. You've seen looks with it. If you follow me on my social media, you have seen even more looks with it. It's a beautiful palette. It's a rainbow palette. It's all mixed up and jumbled up just the way I like it. It performs super well. Plus it has this very super special place to my heart, in my heart, because it is the #besties palette, which I got from my #bestie, and that's why this one will never leave my collection, no matter how old it gets. It will at some point probably be framed and here on the wall of my studio because, you know, if it gets too old to use it or something. This is I got that for my 40th birthday from my best friend, and I'm just really connected to this palette for like sentimental reasons, and also because it really portrays how I feel about color. You know, for me, nothing has to be sorted, nothing has to be in order. It's just there and we'll deal with it. You know, this is how I see color. So anyway, so that is JC Cosmetics #besties palette. All right, the next one is actually the palette that I created this look with today, and this is the Roaring 20s Reckless palette from Root Cosmetics. This is how it looks. I have also done, of course, a first impression video with this palette. It is super brilliant. It is a super brilliant palette. If you can see my look, you want to see my look? Let's zoom you in a little bit. So I did a halo eye with like rosy tones on the lid, and then of course an orange and a red here under the lower lash line. I really like it. Let's move you a little bit away. Okay, so this is a beautiful palette. It is absolutely stunning for everything, because yes, you can do neutral looks, you can do also super colorful looks. It performs super well. I'm loving this palette. This is also something that I would love to take traveling, you know, if you're going away for a weekend or something, to have all the options open. And it is also very affordable. It's a very, totally recommend this brand. I have now I think 4 palettes from Mood Cosmetics, and I'm super happy with the performance of those palettes. So yeah, so this is the Roaring 20s Reckless palette. There is also another one in that line. Now I forgot, it's the Roaring 20s Ruthless or something palette, which is more neutrals, which is also super pretty if you like more neutrals, you know. So that is that. Okay, the next one, number 7, goes to Blush Stripe Hasina 2. I don't think that's a surprise that this palette is in my top 10, because seriously, like, how can it not, right? This palette is super pretty. It has been a long time favorite of mine. Can't even tell you how much. And yeah, the color scheme is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. That's why everybody flocked to, this one say that, flocked, you know, ran to get that palette. Like this was, I think, the most hyped up palette in 2018, I want to say. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Anyway, super brilliant palette, super good performance. Love it very much. Okay, next one, place number 6, goes to Juvia's Place. Again, Juvia's Place, as you know, is one of my most favorite brands with my most favorite formulas. Does that make sense grammatically? It's one of my most favorite brands with one of my most favorite formulas. And this is the Tribe palette from Juvia's Place, which looks like this. As you all know, how greens vibe with me, how much I need greens for my soul. That is, I mean, this palette is spectacular. And I've created looks also combining the greens with this duochrome. I don't even know how to call this, because for the life of me I cannot explain colors, as you know. Anyway, amazing palette, super versatile, way more than you maybe would think. It's a beautiful palette that gives you so much in just 9 shades. It's absolutely amazing. So that's why it is on place 6. And it would be higher if not, you will see why. Alright, place number 5 goes to Ace Beauté, the Oceanic palette, because, sweeties, as you know, I'm repeating myself, color scheme wise, it just has to be right there, because blues and greens are my most favorite colors on my eyes. Yes, I also love purples, and I love pinks, and I love orange, and I love everything, but if I would have to choose like 2 colors to use for the rest of my life on my eyes, it would probably be first of all green and then blues. Yeah, so that is that. This palette is also very dear to my heart. I ordered that on release, and the performance is super nice. I've done, of course, several looks also with this one here on my channel, and love it so much. What can I say? It's a beautiful palette. I think it speaks for itself, right? Okay, we're moving on to number 4, and number 4 has to be the Leorah palette from Monique Volé MUA, and it looks like this. So it looks a little bit messy because I have just filmed a swatching video with this one. That's why it is, maybe you see a little bit crumbling going on, but this is the palette, and I just got this in PR. This is my very first PR, so this will never ever leave my collection. No matter what happens, if Hell freezes over, this palette will never leave me, because this has been created by a makeup creator for me, and it's my first PR of my channel. So that is so special that I cannot even tell you. I want to cry so badly right now, because like from being happy and from being so moved by this. And you have of course seen by now the swatch video, because that goes up earlier. So she created this palette thinking of what do I see in Leorah's soul, and yeah, so go and watch the swatch video. And I don't know if by now when you see this I've already looks up on my channel, because I'm gonna film soon, as soon as I can. All right, so that is definitely number 4. And now we're gonna go to the top 3, and that, if you have been recently on my channel watching me, then you must know which ones those are. Do you want to take a guess? I'm going to take a second here and let you guess. All right, it's gotta be the Norina 123 from ABH. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. These palettes have fallen into my heart like I could not even, I didn't see it coming at all. Now, they're of course not ranked 1, 2, 3, you know, because I do still have a preference between them, okay? So the number 3, place 3 in my top 10 will actually go to the Norina 3, which looks like this. It's super pretty. It released, of course, now in the fall 2019. So that is a super, super nice and smart fall themed palette, which is, it's super pretty. I love it to bits. That's why it's number 3. And it's, yeah, it performs super well. For all of these 3 palettes, the quality is beyond belief. Beyond belief. If you ask me. Yes, I do not have the all-encompassing experience of all makeup brands out there, but who has? Who has, right? From my standpoint now, as of what I know right now, this is spectacular. All 3 of them, okay? I'm just judging them according to the color scheme now, not according to performance, because performance-wise, they're all the same. So number 2, place number 2 in my top 10 goes to Norina 1. Ta-da! So there we have, of course, the purples, a bit of blues, and also some rosy shades and some yellow. It's a beautiful palette, super, super nice. Same goes for this one, super performance, buildability, absolutely flawless. Love it. And also the size of those palettes, you know, I think it's 25, yeah, it's 25 shades. It's the perfect size of palette for me. I love bigger palettes. I love it, you know, because it gives me stuff to work with. I just really, really like it. All right, so the last one is not coming as a surprise. My top 1 will go to the Norina 2, which looks like this. So there we go with the blues and the greens. As you know, can't stop myself, but this one also gives you the addition of a beautiful black, a few neutral, like a neutral cold brown, and like darker rosy brown, a darker rosy brown, a nice super performing pink shimmer, and also a matte shimmer and orange. This is also this green here, it's like a lime green matte, super beautiful. Also this shimmer here, the green shimmer, absolutely flawless. This is definitely my most favorite in the top 10. This is a top 1, definitely. All right, so now I feel really, really bad and guilty because I didn't choose the other palettes for place 1. Because seriously, it feels like I chose a favorite child, you know, it just feels so wrong. This whole idea for me feels so wrong that I gotta breathe. All right, sweeties, I'm gonna let it be now, because otherwise I'm just going to erase the footage because I feel so guilty. And I'm gonna go now. And if you like this video, please give it a like. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I hope you like content like this, chatty, happy content. That's what we're doing here. And of course, you can leave me your comments in the comment section down below. You find everything also that I spoke about listed in the description box, of course, not the comment section. You'll find it all in the description box. Also the makeup that I'm wearing today, my social media contacts, everything is there. So I will see you here next time for my next video, which is gonna be super soon. And up until then, go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.